Nice. I want to talk about the two major breakthrough that one from China, another from the US, and then we talk about the legal issues. We may have to divide it into two videos. The first major breakthrough is from China. It's actually using the technology that is funded by the US for the nuclear reaction energy. And then there was one element. Right now, everybody's using uranium element, okay, and which is not as safe as thorium. There's another element. The Chinese took it over and then decided using the thorium that the U.S. gave up in the 1960s, waiting for somebody to succeed later, and that's what the Chinese did. They succeeded. Another innovation is, I think it's significant because every day you see that the power line. There was some startup that was able to achieve 90% of the efficiency using wireless transformation of the electricity. So in the future, you see that every household is linked to some power line into the household, right? And from the a long line of posted electricity supplies. That's kind of odd, ugly, if you will. But that's going to be changed if they can achieve a higher efficiency, like a 99%. That would be wireless transfer. So let's talk about another thing that we have too many things that happens in this country and in the world that we need to cover. So here, this is the legal issue that I had a tweet on that, but I think I deserve more attention. It's actually going on because between the Trump administration, the executive sector, and the Supreme Court and the judiciary sectors. And so Supreme Court already said it about a month ago, says that Trump administration should facilitate the sending that one mistakenly deported somebody to El Salvador, and then so they basically says the Supreme Court decided said, but so far. Justice Department says no, we don't want to do that. There's no way we can do it. Now there's some court saying that thinking about charging the executive branch of contempt of the court. I'm actually 100% with the appeals court, with the Supreme Court, for three reasons. Number one, this guy was his last name is Garcia. He was sent to the deported by mistake. That's the first thing to begin with. Okay. The second thing is that let me see. The second thing is that the Supreme Court already ordered Trump administration to do that. Okay. The number three thing, the most important thing is that this is it's not the way I see it. It's not a power struggle between executive and the judiciary branch of the government. Usually, the Constitution says Article 2, Section 2 says that the executive branch, the president is the chief of command, so he will has the leading role to play with foreign affairs. However, that does not mean the court cannot hear cases, cannot check into the constitutionality of the presidential election, the decisions. So this is what the Supreme Court did. Okay, and they also that's what the peers court did, and they both asked that the Trump administration should try everything possible to help place this guy back to this country for nothing less than the due process. Is sometimes the the process of justice is sometimes it matters more than the end justice. Whether you have justice in the end or whether you have a justice in the process. I think that nobody, the Supreme Court or nobody can guarantee that this guy is not a gang member. All we're asking is that they send him back, put him through the due process. Let's admit it that the U.S. has a better legal system than the El Salvador. So you can't just send people away based on some unconfirmed charges, based on some without a hearing. So that's the thing that I think we are. It's not like the two branches are fighting against each other to see who has more power. Okay, so obviously that's not the issue. The issue is the supremacy of constitutions. I think Trump DOJ should pay attention to that.